Hello everyone, Ace8 here, back on the road to 56 as the Free City of Danzig, or Gdansk to use the Polish name. So yeah, this is something the mod adds, and I'm playing with a few other mods like 50 construction slots instead of 25. Yeah, what do we have going for us? Yeah, we're Nazis, boo. Danzig ist Deutsch, but Michael's an issue later. The High Commissioner of Danzig, appointed by the League of Nations. Less stability, less political power game, also boo. Reliance on militia, we can't train, disband, or edit unit templates. And our focus tree is a bit limited. We do, however, have this. The Prussian Legacy allows us to gain controls on Gdynia, Erland, Masuren, Königsberg, Klebedia. Where is it? Let's see if we can't try forming Prussia. This is probably going to go absolutely horribly wrong, but what the hell, let's just give it a try. So I had a quick look at this, and actually let's go into the industry first before I do anything else. We don't have any construction. I may as well just do these, even if I have no construction at all. Military factories, we have one, which might as well go on guns. Then queue all the other stuff we need. I think we need support equipment. Did have a quick look at this before I started. Artillery, because that's the king of battle. Trains, not going to bother with. Trucks might be, because be for resource supplies and all that. We have a dockyard. 93 research slots, so let's get started with the usual stuff. Engineering, machine tools, construction.
Achtung!
The Schutzpolizei von Danzig, what have they got for us? Oh god, this is awful. Good for a garrison unit, but that's about it. This is crap, but I'll be changing it later. So let's play the music. And I'm going to modernize the Schutzpolizei because it does give us equipment and stability.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
And who we got? Helmut Furbus. Bleib mal da und jetzt feuern wir. After the Great War, the Free City of Danzig was established to ensure the use of a port for the newly reborn Polish state. This compromise was necessary instead of a complete annexation, because the vast majority of the population of Danzig is ethnically German. The rise of ultranationalism in Germany has brought total control of the local institutions to the NSDAP, or the Nazis. Currently, those Nazi politicians' desire for blah blah blah. I was actually reading that. So, I think my goal here is to try and get rid of this fascist government, maybe go communist, because somewhere under spirit of the army, if we go with communism, we can replace this with well, I can't remember the name of it, but it gives us a ticking 400 manpower a week. That is huge. Especially if I go communist, I can go with this, which is another 200 a week. That's also huge, and we don't have a lot of factories, so the output's not going to be too much of an issue. At least that's my thinking. First things first, modernize the gendarmerie, then militarize them so we can actually change unit templates. Change this to get some extra manpower and more support. Go down here to gain a blind doctrine reduction. An off-map factory, which isn't going to be much use now, but I may as well have it out of the way. Now, a big political thing is, after bolstering the Senate control, we can either seek Leicester's removal, which needs to wait until January 1937 or maintain the status quo. This provides a lot. Especially this, we gain cores on a lot of other places. Whereas this doesn't really. Yeah, we should wait for all this to happen, and where am I going with this? Steel production might not be a bad idea. It's just so slow to get this political power. Le beau, le is, le unfair. 50 days on that, and we'll create a civic guard. Just give us some extra manpower and guns. Who do I want to go with? Probably going to go with the offense specialist because I will need to go to war soon, as soon as possible. 4 artillery, 4 garrisons, plus the support. They might melt if we just went straight in. Dispersed or concentrated? We're going to be outnumbered from the air, but I think I'm going to go with concentrated. We just need we need the raw outpush. Yep, usual thing there. Can't swap those yet because up your front victory. Yep, this is on historical, so let's see how badly this goes. And I might just queue up a few of these because I'll need them, just in case things really go to shit. In case, when. Yes, I am not a very optimistic guy, much about my capacity to do this nonsense. Right. Create the civic guard just to gain some more manpower. Swap this over to the infantry regiment. Lower this to reserves because it's going to be a garrison unit. It's not a bad one, but it's not great. We gain 2 recruitable population a month. That's not good. Construction 1 is done. I think onto that. Oh, support 30 because we do need to buff these. I don't need that. I need support left attack. We do have basic fighters and all that stuff, but I can't afford them yet. I'm gonna save my political power to get a silent workhorse because we need the power gain. And then where's the Herr Maya, the communist revolutionary, and then we will see. There. Those mountaineers are going to be a bit of an issue to deal with, but not much I can do about that yet. Research speed, actually anti-air, because we are going to need that. It's really useful to have around. does cost a lot of political power to research this, but it is what it is. We have to do it. For now. Another infantry regiment. Actually, we'll make 3 of those with the... How much is this? 1,000 manpower. I'll at least have 1 in the field, and the other will start ticking up as I go. And so the military institute is coming along. Decisive battle expert. I don't really need the screens that, to be honest. Yeah, there's something here that's really useful. Maybe army logistics. Maybe artillery expert, but not really. Olympics are done. As far as grand options go, I'm probably going to go with Grand Battle Plan because it works. Or, actually no, I'll go with Asymmetrical Warfare because damage reduction against enemy air support, those are going to be huge to us. Plus, when I actually do get recon, they're more likely to pick up enemy equipment, which we're going to need to steal a lot of things. Group satellite. This I'm probably going to go into get recon out of the way because I will need it. Right, after this, implement foreign arms so I can make 1 factory at least. Go for radio because it'll help with breakthrough. We can also use that to gain extra war support. The goal is to try and get to 50% war support just so I can go straight to work on me. This one is going to probably go into something else at some point. Assault infantry, because I'm going to use support artillery a lot. Can't go with desperate defense because that requires me to be fighting a defensive war. Grand assault, yeah, I'm probably going to go with that. After this, I'm going to go into bolster Senate control just for a boost to political power. Not much, but it'll help. Now, that's not worth getting out of the way right now. We'll go with this now. I know it's ahead of time, but the roar output is something we need. See, that's going to go to subject relations means I have two military factories, but because I'm a puppet, they get 1 of them. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. Alright, I'll start stockpiling artillery because I will need that. Okay, so a month, which means I might be able to go straight into this, then seek Leicester's removal to start getting some more political power, more base stability. So I'll do that, then that. And that. Actually, no. Bolster Senate control, sequencers removal, then start doing some industry stuff because I do need to be at peace with Germany first for that. Don't touch that for now. Great Warrior Infantry. If I was going to be joining the Allies, that would probably be worth doing, but I'm not, so I ain't. Might as well go for sniper teams, because it's worth doing. Bolster the Senate control. Unemployment at an all-time high within the Free City and a substantial ethnic German population. It should be easy to convince the people of Danzig to vote us in. Once we have official control of the Senate, we won't let it go without a fight. I am the Senate. Thanks, Palpatine. Actually, I'm going to spend this on limited rights, just so I can start getting some more of this. It's going to start ticking up. Like, 2 recruitable a month, that's not worth shit. Weekly manpower, that is worth it. Yeah, we're nearly gonna have to. They're ready to go. Nope, don't cancel. The hell, I might as well actually do 3. Count them. 3. Oh, oh, oh. So that's 75 political power. That's 25, 100 political power. Which means not quite enough to get the Sonic workhorse, but close. And we'll start ticking it up even more once we get rid of the guy, because that's how this works. So slow. Oh, let's try giving these guys some convoys. Ah, no, can't. Ah. Let's push 2 out of the way. Once it's done, I'll be close to 150. Okay, we're starting to gain 1 political power a day. That's, even with the focus, that's a good amount. I think I'm actually going to go start getting this communist guy first, because I will need to flip to that before April 1939. So that's going to increase the amount of fascism, which isn't great, but... So, Assault Infantry, I think it is. Anarchist uprising in the Spanish Civil War. Yep, that's just normal. Go all the way through these actually, just so I can get rid of some of our, so we aren't going to be a puppet, and then start working on our industry. Let's see. Might need this to get out of the way. Yep, things are going along as usual. I'm going to wait until I have room for open up political discourse. Go with that because I can actually use that to end things peacefully or increase our communism even more. Oh, the humanity! If I want to give these guys another infantry, what's that give us? We need 4,000 manpower. So much I need to do here. So little time. Discredit the government once I get a chance. That should help a bit. Let's get this out of the way. It's going to consume a lot of this manpower, but once we get rid of the free city thing, we should be able to start ticking that up as well. Expand civil support. It does cost some power and stuff, but it's worth doing. It's going to just keep ticking up our communism support by quite a bit. Need to get to 50%, then we can flip. That's going to reduce democracy and authoritarian, which is going to help the KPD. Yep, that happens. Still can't do anything with these. Now, we are going to lose this High Commissioner. It gives us a little bit of extra power gain, but it's not enough to really be worth worrying about. Dissolve the Centrum's Party, and now Prussian Legacy. Useful there. Speed might not be a bad shout. Artillery, always worth having. It's ticking up a fair bit, 25%. Another 7-3. Political loyalty might not be a bad one here. Party political modifier is really handy. I'm actually going to go with bold attack because we are going to need that. I'm going to save this until our communists, and we can go to the manpower one, ideological loyalty. How many people are we short of? Yeah, about 1,700. after the Prussian legacy, go to subsidize industry, improve our infrastructure. That does increase fascism support, which 3%. Just gotta undo a fair bit of the stuff I've done, but it does give us an extra 2,000 manpower. Use here, nope. Use it there. Get the storage out of the way. I know it's not immediately useful to me, but it's something I will need to do at some point. Subsidize industry. That gives us an extra infrastructure. Actually, I'll just go straight to this because the manpower and the construction bonuses are going to be really handy. Should we use these research bonuses? They're ultimately useless, but they're there for flavor. Nope, not joining the axis. Danzig has declared independence. That means we are going to start having this stuff tick up now. Support artillery. Where are we going? I'm going to go to a 60 width. I know it's not... well, can't quite get there yet. Does require a lot more of that, but it's going to start ticking up. Now we actually have factories, we can use this stuff. So I got the spare power. I might go for improved working conditions just to get the stability back up. It's a bit lower than I'd like.
Ihre Befehle?
That's just gotta keep ticking up over a while. It'll take a while, but it'll get there. Go with anti-democratic grades actually, just to lower that, get some stability. Plus it doesn't cost a lot. Yeah, engineers, they're always useful to have. Right. Breakthrough. And reliability. God damn it. What the hell am I throwing there? Anyway, air attack over everything else because we are going to have to deal with air. We're no longer short guns, it's just the rest of things. Need more civilian factories, but at least now we're not going to be wasting them on... giving them to our overlords. Stability is quite low, but this will help. I probably haven't done a great job of this, have I? Don't bother with that. little bit ahead of time, but it's not too far ahead. And we do need the extra soft attack overall. Sure we have manpower. Very short. $2,000 manpower. That's gonna, the Nazi support is gonna be a bit of an issue, but I'm gonna save my power to go for improved work conditions because we really do need that. Okay, so it's not going to be too much of an issue now if I get this. Stability is a bit of a pain, but not much I can really do about that. So I'm going to go with military loyalty now because the extra stability is going to really help. Yep, that's still ticking up. Don't recognize that bit of music. Belgian memories. Still going. A month. Daily communism support. Less recruitable population for now, but not much I can really do. Oh, could go for hold national referendum. Let's hold off on that until we see what's going on here. We'll put this on concentrate industry because we won't need that. Bonus here will go into construction 3. So we can turbocharge our initial build up. We now have a factory doing something. Go for improved work conditions after all because I do need that. So manpower will not really fill the gap in the not by much, but it'll help. Yeah, you can see it's already gone. I do need to get this stuff out of the way. Head down to the scientists of the fatherland so I can get that. So slow. Just try to merge up these two because we just don't have the manpower for that. Especially if I start pushing this into a 12 width. You can see it's already just vanished. Nothing worth going for here. Oh yeah, construction 3. Look how quick that is now. 7, come on. Hurry up. Stability. That should help with the power game we get. That'll help with some extra stability. Next 100 bit of political power will go to holding a national referendum. So we can finally just flip and stop with this this one there. Yeah, I really should have got the silent workhorse sooner. Very hard to decide though with all the crap going on. Fuck off, Germany. So, another 60 divided by 0.88 would be... I want to say about 70, 75. And then wait until that happens, and then I'll also end the recording. Decided to go with state serves the military now because the extra political power gain means we're gaining 1 instead of 0.88. It just means 50 days as opposed to 60, 65. And soon we'll have it. And 35 days, we gain plus 5% base stability, which is going to help a lot. Let's see, industrial bonus, that would go to probably this. Efficiency cap would be really handy for this sort of thing. Shorter week. Reinforcements. We're almost at full manpower. So, support German businesses, the ties that bind us, modernize the port of Danzig, invite investors, sites of fatherland. Research speed, probably not. Supervision recovery rate. Yes, go down this path. Almost there. Right, hold the national referendum. We are Stalinist. Leisure training. Oh god damn it, now I need to wait for that. Okay, leisure training's not too bad, but... This I want to swap over because, oh, that's 500 manpower a week. That is huge. Anyway. The People's Republic of Prussia. I'm going to end this episode here, and the next one, build up to actually go to war. Maybe I'll declare war, just go straight into Königsberg, Elbing and all that.
Right.
But can I not actually go across that river?
Achtung!
Anyway, I'll leave this in the next episode. If you think this is worth following, maybe subscribe, give me a tip on Patreon, Ko-fi, whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.